was many years ago. I was working at a radio station, right? So there's this guy. This guy used to come at the radio station and try to have access to me.
Right.
You know, security would call me upstairs and like, there's this guy who wants to see you. I'd speak to him and ask him exactly, who are you? And, you know, he would tell me, no, I just want to see you. I would talk to him politely and tell him, oh, I'm busy now, you know, and he leaves. There's a time he came, he lied to the security guards because you have to go through security to actually get to the radio station, which was upstairs.
Was this you doing a radio station in the morning? I mean, a show in the morning or the afternoon?
Afternoon and night.
Okay.
Okay? So he shows up and lies to the security guards that he's my brother. So then they didn't call me. They just let him up. So I'm there sitting, and then I hear people calling me, Lucky, somebody's here to see you. So I look at the guy I never met before. I'm like, hey, what's up? So he's like, I'm the one who has been calling you, but you never let me come up. I'm like, okay, what's up? He's like, I want to talk to you. Okay, but then there are people around. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on? It's like, I've seen your picture in one of the dailies. I like how you look.
Hey,
I want to marry you.
hold
You
on.
know, this is real fast.
Exactly or roughly how old were you at this time?
Let's just say I was already with Patrick. I was old enough. Like, I'm working on radio here in Kampala. Yes, I was old. I was old enough. Just
you
know.
were in your 20s.
I was old. Just know that I was old.
Why did you tell us how old you were?
Because I don't know how old I was. Let me tell the story. So anyway, I am there. And then this guy says, I want to marry you. I'm like, oh, I already have a person and I am not interested.
Not even how are you, how are things, straight to marriage.
Straight to that point, he wants to marry me. I want to buy you a car. Does he buy you a car? What can he give you? I'm looking at this guy. Then I start looking behind to see if there's anyone listening to this very uncomfortable conversation. I'm like, you know what? Thank you so much, but I'm good. So he says, anyway, but he leaves. So I'm like, thank God this guy has left. Hey, Gaetano, 2 weeks passed.
So you completely forgot about this.
I've forgotten. I've moved on.
You've moved on. You're doing your show. Everything is kawa. He hasn't called. He hasn't come to visit.
Yes.
You've forgotten about
I
him.
forgot because I thought that, you know,
Right.
it's over. Anyway, so I used to do an afternoon show from, actually evening, from around 5 onwards up to 10 p.m. So I'm doing my show. I am done. I'm done at what time? 10 p.m. Good thing is that by then I was also working with Patrick, and sometimes he would wait for me with a friend of ours called Sean. So I pick my bag because there was a driver waiting to take us home, and I'm like, okay, now we're going. I go through security. I think Patrick and Sean were still talking to somebody, but I am out of security. The cars used to park outside. There was a parking lot. As I am stepping out, Gaetano, past the security guard. Now I've moved a little bit because I'm trying to go and meet the driver in the parking lot. A guy comes out of nowhere. Face to face, same guy. Gaetano.
So you were standing alone at this particular moment.
Yes.
It's dark.
Ish. It's dark because the lighting there, it's at the Daily Monitor. The lighting there wasn't so good by then. There was a bit of light, but then not that loud.
What did he do?
So I look at him, he looks at me, I remember, shut. This is the guy. I'm like, yes, hi. Inside, I am panicking. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I turn back, the security is busy with the security guard was inside. You know where you have to go through. I can see that Patrick and Sean are not behind me. Now I know I have to keep him busy until these guys show up. I am panicking. So Lucky, why are you making me suffer? I'm like, huh? Why are you making me suffer?
Auntie Munangi, you rejected him. He offered you a car. He offered you marriage.
This guy,
The man is suffering for you.
why are you making me suffer? Hey, who do you think you are? I'm like, listen, I am not making you suffer. Why are you saying that? The other time we spoke, now I know, like when you're in contact with such people, you now have to be nice. I needed to keep him busy, politely, until these guys show up. So I start to talk to him. Now I can look into his eyes. Now he's starting to get angry. No, but I came this time. I've been calling you. What? Gaetano, I am panicking. I'm like, shoot.
But you're on the outside.
Where the hell are the bodyguards? Yeah, I
But on
mean,
the
the security guards.
But on the outside, you're keeping calm.
I
You're
have
keeping
to.
yourself sort of poised.
Uh-huh.
Did you have high heels on?
No. Because I wear sneakers a lot, so I had my sneakers
Just
on.
in case.
Just in case I need to run. This guy would have grabbed me. There was nothing like running. Running would have meant that he... Anyway, so he looks at me. I look at him. I think, no, I've not been making you suffer. I try explaining myself. The good thing. And who got out? Sean was the first one. Banang. Sean comes close and say, excuse me. Lucky, are you okay? Who is this guy? I was like, this is the guy. Then I said, ha! Sean grabs him like this. He's like, and what do you want? So as Sean is grabbing him, Patrick also comes. They call security. They get the guy. Gaetano, things get out of hand. Before I know it, police is coming. It was that chaotic. So they get him and they take him. The police took him. I don't know what happened afterwards.
Have you ever seen him again?
No, I wouldn't even recall his face if I was to meet him because I was so freaked out. There was, I don't know what happened to him, or they must have later on released him, but I really freaked out.
You came face to face with your stalker.
Yes.
And it looked like he could have gotten violent the way
It
he was
could
reacting.
have gotten violent, and this is why I never take this stalkerish behavior lightly. It can get out of hand quickly, and you don't know what will happen to you. First time I was like, oh my God. I'll never forget that day. But thank God to Sean who saved me that day. Yes.
Wow, my story is not as long and as crazy as yours. There was a stalker.
A Nigerian.
No, forget the Nigerian. That one I never saw. That one was just sending me emails and
pictures.
And pictures. I ignored that one. Then there was another woman who used to stalk me.
Oh, I remember her. The one who came at Capitol here.
Oh, leave that one.
Hey,
This is
there's
another one.
Uh-huh.
This one even sent me her underwear.
To where?
To me.
Where? Through Capitol.
Munang, I'm not going to tell you how. But
John 7. Gaetan, where's the underwear now? Are you serious?
I'm serious.